The price of Bitcoin is $30,598. It's looking actually pretty decent today, and I'm not filming a video for a change at 10 o'clock at night. It's been an interesting day so far, and I expect it's going to get even more interesting because Bitcoin keeps on making these huge moves to wick people out of their trades, to liquidate the over leverage, to try and take the money before we reach that next level up. And it's important to point out that over the past 48 hours, the government in the USA moved 9,000 Bitcoins. Those 9,000 Bitcoins worth an awful lot of money. They appear to be selling off some of the government Bitcoin before this Bitcoin ETF is approved. That doesn't just come from me. You shouldn't just take my word for it. Take the word of Mike Novogratz saying that BlackRock being in crypto is a real signal that adoption is coming. Just watch this interview.
Mike, to the point that you've been making, well, let's go back to crypto for a second here because, you have been doing really well this year. I mean, Bitcoin is up very, very meaningfully. But in the last couple of weeks since BlackRock announced its ETF filing, you did not see Bitcoin move really meaningfully past 30,000. Do you think that it breaks out this year, or is there still more downside risk? Where does it end the year?
I think it ends the year higher. We're consolidating, between, call it 28 and 32,000. I think if you take out the top, we'll have a nice leg up. That might be when the Fed actually pivots and flinches. People have made a lot of money, and so there's some supply pressure today. It appears the government is selling some of their Bitcoin. Ironic, right before they're going to approve the ETF, they're going to sell their Bitcoin. They're not the best of traders, but that's why Bitcoin is forming today.
So there you have it. Government selling their own Bitcoin, right? I mean, it doesn't even make sense at this point. Why sell your Bitcoin before an ETF is approved? Maybe the government is the government is a company that's causing those mass liquidations in order to try and make some, I don't know, affiliate revenue. Do they have an affiliate link? You never know. Either way, it appears that Bitcoin is actually looking very healthy right now. If we're looking at the 1 hour chart, and we're looking at these various different volume ranges and bands that we've got a volume range down here, we've got a volume range up here. If we manage to break above this volume range, then the next one, of course, then becomes testing the highs here again at $31,000. And if Bitcoin is going to start testing those highs at $31,000, then we start looking for that breakout again, because a breakup of $31,000 ultimately means a breakup to 31,500 and a breakup to 31,500. Well, that completes the bull flag that we're currently forming, and that bull flag is looking, I mean, this is definitely not a head and shoulders top because we don't have that third shoulder yet. So we're at least, from my perspective anyway, going to come up to that $31,500 level, and the market is looking particularly primed and interesting for that to happen. I want to know what you think. Do you think Bitcoin's going to do that? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget, slap a like on today's video. Let's try and get one like of everybody watching. That'd be amazing. But thank you all very much to everybody that's subscribed to the channel recently as well. You can see here we've now got 18,257 subscribers on this channel. I apologise for yesterday's thumbnail. I just thought that's a funny picture. I'll stick it on, see how well the video does. Apparently people didn't like this video as much because it only got a 7 out of 10. Might have something to do with the fact that posting a video at 11 o'clock at night is perhaps not the best time to post a video. Either way, Bitcoin and Ethereum is looking actually better than Bitcoin today. But the thing that's getting me particularly excited about the markets right now is the dollar. The dollar just keeps on pooping itself. It's amazing to see because we've finally broken below this white level of support, and that changes everything for the US dollar. That white level of support is the long-term level of support that the dollar has held. Every time we've dropped below it in the past, we've had a significant bull market. Now, with those significant bull markets, if we zoom really far out on this chart, you can see that it dates back an awfully long period of time. This is when Bitcoin went from $30,000 to $60,000 last time. We are breaking below that level right now. We're not showing much levels of support. There is a possibility we find some support here on the dollar. It just seems unlikely given all of the news that's come out recently regarding CPI inflation and the way that inflation is on the decline. The fact that there is only potentially one more rate hike expected, no more rate hikes at all potentially is an option, despite currently the Fed Watch tool here displaying a 92.4% chance of another rate hike happening. Just doesn't seem all that likely. So from my perspective, in terms of Bitcoin trades and Ethereum trades that we could be taking right now, I think that Ethereum is potentially the better option, although I am in a Bitcoin trade. The reason I think Ethereum is a better option is I think the altcoin market is on the cusp have another run. And if I'm right about that, we're going to enter into some very, very fun territory of back to altcoin investing and back to making money on those things. So in terms of my current altcoin portfolio, back at $39,000, TAP being the largest holding, big things coming for TAP. XRP, again, looking pretty decent. Might get rid of the XRP holdings here because it seems that lawsuit's not going to end soon. But then the question is, do I put more into Daffy? Do I put more into TAP? Do I put it into Stacks? Do I put it into Elrond? Or do I put it into Hex? Because Hex has actually been performing better than everything else this week, with it being up 13.2%, meaning that currently my investment in Hex, it was $4,000. He's now only $700 down from being 50% down not that long ago during the course of the crash. Hex is looking pretty decent right now. The reason why Hex price crashed is because the Pulse chain launched went terribly wrong, but it seems to be a recovering ecosystem right now. Phantom, I think, always, every single time altcoins have a run up, it seems to run up to like 60 to 80 cents. So there's a potential 2x in that as well. So I might put more money into Phantom. But I'm going to update you about all of that on the main channel, which is That Martini Guy. Just type it in on YouTube. It'll pop up. I'll click on the I in the top corner on today's video and click on one of the various videos that is linked to the That Martini Guy channel. Other things to discuss today, of course, price levels of which to watch on the price of Ethereum. So we've assessed at this point Bitcoin closing a 4-hour candle above $30,600 means that we would expect then a price increase up to 31,000, and if it closes a 1-hour candle above 31,000, it'll go up to 31,500. If it breaks above 31,500, sky becomes the limit. At the same time as that, we need to keep an eye on the downside levels here. The downside levels, to be honest, is getting clearer and clearer of what it needs to hold here, because we have this downside level here that we need to hold. So that would be approximately the level of $30,200. We lose 30,200, we drop down to here, which is about 30,000. We lose 30,000, we drop all the way back down, and things aren't looking so healthy anymore. But when it comes to the price of Ethereum, what are the price levels of which to be watching? Because this is what's going to tell us if the altcoin market is going to bounce significantly. And for that, we need a break here of approximately $1,900. Currently, the price is $1,883. If Ethereum breaks 1,900 at this point in time, we can probably expect a rally back up to the previous levels here around 1,960. Don't forget, Ethereum's all-time high is $4,500, so it's not down. That's just like Bitcoin is down, but it's not down that bad. Like Ethereum's all-time high, only spent a couple of days up there, it's $4,800. It dropped all the way down to like $1,800, and then now it's back up at $1,800. So it's doing pretty well in terms of its price recovery. But just look at this. We have a perfect cup and handle here. We're yet to really break the top of that cup and handle. And to be honest, I favor the breakout at this point on Ethereum. And the next level of resistance for Ethereum is around up here, which is approximately $2,400. You can't see that properly on the screen, but it's $2,400 would be the next projected level for Ethereum if it is to complete this breakout pattern. I think that's fairly likely. Will it happen this week? No, probably not. We need some kind of bullish catalyst. Could that bullish catalyst be no rate hike? That would cause a significant jump in the crypto markets. But really what we need to be looking at now is how the stock market is performing, because the stock market is leading the crypto markets right now. And the stock market is forming this giant bull flag here. It's looking very, very healthy as the stock market right now. And if we go over on the stock market, which is the S&P 500, to the 1-hour chart, you can see it's just been rallying pretty much non-stop. And to be honest, it looks likely it'll come up and at least test these levels up here. And then at that point, maybe the dollar gains some strength back. But for now, it's looking like another price jump in the stock market seems likely, back up to the all-time high. Don't forget, that's the all-time high for the stock market up here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken on that. What would it be? Yeah, no, that is the all-time high for the stock market. It's incredible, really, that we're really close to all-time highs on the stock market. You can see here we plotted this inverse head and shoulders pattern. It's played out perfectly. And yeah, we also have a bit of a bull flag, a giant stalk up, giant flag, giant breakout. It's looking pretty decent right now, is the stock market. So overall, crypto is not looking bad. The dollar is looking horrendous. And the stock market is looking pretty decent. What's going on in the world of crypto news? Well, gold and stocks rally on CPI data, which came in at 3%. It was expected to come in at 3.1%, so that's good news. Gold and stocks rally on CPI data. Bitcoin slumbers between tightening Bollinger Bands. If you want to read more about that, go to cryptosavingexpert.com. Matic, Link, and Aave, where are altcoins headed? Well, to be honest, they all look like they're starting to break breakout right now. We've got an inverse head and shoulders here forming on Chainlink. And of course, we've got, what's Aave? Aave is also looking pretty decent, but it does need to break this level of resistance here. I just think we're on for an altcoin rally pretty soon. Binance continues to dominate spot market despite regulatory pressure, showing that all of this regulation is really not stopping any interest in trading cryptocurrency. And I've done it again. I've clicked on Axelar. Oopsie. Of all of them right now, I'm pretty excited for NXRA, which is Alliance block. Axelar is decent and it has been rallying recently, but NXRA and XTP both doing tremendously well in terms of holding levels of support and looking to trade back to the upside. XTP again has been toying with the level of 18 Satoshis today. You can see some pretty significant buying pressure throughout the course of the past 24 hours. More buys than sells for sure, but overall, I'm looking for a breakout on XTP fairly soon. It seems to be holding these levels of support, significant levels of buying pressure here. Not so much once you get past this 10 million sell, there's really no selling in the charts until you get to about 29. So overall, potential breakout primed on the price of XTP. I want to know your thoughts on the crypto markets right now. Are you hedging in altcoins, or are you thinking Bitcoin, or are you thinking, right, it's still pretty high, time to get out and just wait a little bit? Let me know your thoughts. I'm in. I think the markets are going pretty well right now, and I think the market's going to continue. I am long on the price of Bitcoin. I don't really have any other positions, of course, apart from on the price of altcoins, and I've got so many altcoin positions, I couldn't even name them all. Everybody goes, oh yeah, you dumped all your bags and back in the bull market. No, I still hold so many of these things. I hold over 350 different crypto assets in my portfolio right now. It's looking pretty interesting. I'm really hoping for that altcoin bull run. Do drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you are interested in trading. Check out the link for BYBIT in today's video description. It'll give you up to $30,000 for free when you first make an account. And on that note, thank you all very much for watching today's video. Click on the trading tutorial on the screen right now. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.